This video is to compare the differences between the Knight and SnapJaw. The Knight over here and SnapJaw there. You get SnapJaw later after completing that super long mission known as score settling. That nightmare of a mission. But anyway, this is worth it. This is one of the best characters. But you look at them, they're pretty similar. The Knight they both behave similar too. Say speed is similar, armor and so forth. But the question is, which one is a better tank? And this character, the Knight, you get him way back, I think it's maybe third mission or something like that, like bumping the Knight. But what I found out after playing the last mission called Follow the Crowd, when you just get attacked by hordes and hordes of creatures, especially tough ones, I found out the Knight is actually a better tank. And that's amazing, because that's a third mission character and he's still tanking everybody and having no problem at all. He survived, and he was able to deal out continuous damage. Not a lot, but pretty good damage, because his weapon ignores armor, so it has armor piercing. So this is very, very helpful when you get to the later levels, as most of the tough monsters have tons of armor. They have maybe 6 or 8 armor, and that's with a extreme level. But anyhow, this is between the Knight and SnapJaw. How do you use them? Which one is better? Okay, what I personally like to do when I'm facing weaker enemies is to get SnapJaw and send him out into the middle of the pack and just let him lay waste, because offensively he is better. But when it comes to defense, he's not. So let's take a look at him. I've got him immune to fire. He's magnetized, so this is great for pulling in like tower archers and pesky guys like that. The Argo 3 is good too, brings him in, and he's got a spiky too, like a little damage shield. Now, he deals 5 damage to all enemies in a sweep, so this is good when you have him in a bunch of a group of bad guys. The counter swing's very nice too when you get a blue bonus to go on him. And Dragon Scorch is also really nice too, so he has a lot of these things. Here's his equipment I put him with. The Brass Knuckle Spiky 2 has 5 armor, and this is I found is a good axe. And of course this, immune to fire, definitely a must. There are other options, but I found this fits my playing style, because I'll usually go with him, the Knight, and then go with, where is he, the Cleric. Now let's look at the Knight. He has an armor piercing, and it has Lance 4 range, which is good. He had a Lance 5 before, but this does more damage. And here's the thing that really makes him so tough and almost invincible. Hardy Turtle. Let's read it. When a blue special is assigned, receive block of 4. And block of 4 is so valuable. Slow of 2 and 3 Argo. The reason why block is so good is because the higher level monsters can just tear off your armor in like one or two shots. I mean, all the armor is going to be gone, and then they just get right through and you're going to kill you. But this guy here has block of 4. A lot of times tough creatures will swing at him and nothing will get through at all. He'll dodge everything. So he's a real good point person to put out there. But when you have him in turtle mode, he's very, very slow. So he's only going to move 1 space. So I bring extra speed boost for him. One negative of this character is he gets -1 if he eats a skull. Versus SnapJaw, he can eat skulls no problem. So this is your desired tank, and if you look at the chart here of how he attacks, it's all nice straight away. This is real good for getting monsters in the back or killing 2 at a time, especially ones that stay a little further back. So it still has a good reach too. Now let's talk about SnapJaw a little. This is good. It's a sweep type of action. When I set up a box and I get enough enemies, it's just great. But of course, It is not armor piercing. I'm starting to think about outfitting with something that's armor piercing if I have it. Counterswing is very nice. I've seen him just chop everything like a bunch of twigs. Dragon Scorch is very nice. So this is this is kind of like a offensive version of this. Let's see what kind of weapons we have here. See, this axe is not bad. It has a bleed to it. But if you look here, there's nothing with the armor piercing capability, and that's a real weakness. So even though he hits hard, still he's not as great as a knight. I'm starting to feel good for just, I'd say, like medium powered yard trash. But when it comes to the big ones, I've had them just pounding away and just taking off their armor, and that's it. And then I've had the knight or this guy over here just poke them and armor pierce them and kill them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that comparison of these two characters. If you found this informative, please hit like or subscribe. Thank you.